When we first got married, we really wanted to have our own home, but just with all the different dynamics that was going on at the time, with the job that Anthony had, and with us wanting to start a family, that didn't really work out right away. So I knew it was something that the Lord had to provide for us. We were in a one-bedroom apartment, and I was about to have Elisha, and we were a little cramped in there, so we're like, God, that'd be great if we can open up a door soon. So I wanted the whole family to partner in prayer and believing for this big miracle, and had this feeling like I should ask Zoe what color our house was going to be. I don't know why I did that. It was really, I think maybe divine inspiration. So her and I, every night when we did our evening prayers, I would incorporate that and say we're praying for our greenhouse. Elisha was born right before COVID, and so there was just a lot of changes that were happening. Around that time, we got some indications that my son Elisha might have autism. So it was especially important that I stay home with him. Not too long after that, though, we got an opportunity to rent a house. The opportunity that we got was a miracle in and of itself. Fast forward to when we started hearing about the Press On campaign, we were prayerfully considering being a part of it and how we could partner with that. He had, at this point, taken a second job. He was working a shift starting at 2:30 in the morning, and then he would go for 4 hours and then come home, take a nap, and then do an 8-hour day. We didn't feel like it was a coincidence, but the day that Pastor John shared Press On with the church, the owner of our house came and told us that we were going to have to move out the following spring. But Anthony rose up, and I know it was the Lord within him telling him this is not a coincidence. We're going to partner with Press On. We're going to do what God calls us to do with our tithes and our offerings. And we knew that God had a miracle in store for us. Elisha is, because of his diagnosis, he is eligible for me to be paid as a full-time caregiver for him. And it was a long process. Basically, I was approved to be a full-time caregiver, and it was huge because it was a full-time income, which was what we needed to support our family comfortably. I called Anthony, and he told me, actually, I haven't got a chance to tell you yet, but I was told yesterday that the owner wanted to find out if we could. They would rather us buy the house. And originally we had to move out, but all of a sudden we were going to have an opportunity to buy a house. Not only did the full-time income enable us to apply for a home loan, but I would get retro pay from back to August, where I would have enough to have a down payment to pay for our home, which is amazing, and only God. Through all the journey and all the ups and downs and all the struggles with giving and the time that we had to take not doing that, the Lord was working the entire time. And the reason I know that is because our house is a greenhouse. And he knew back then when he told my baby girl that we'd have a greenhouse. God is so good, and he does bigger things than we understand, and it's not always the way that we think it's supposed to turn out, or the way that we think that he moves, but he's so good, and he's so kind, and he's so loving, and just everything that he showed us, that his fingerprints was all over it. It's been such a blessing.